Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Not I'm Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a look at the Gamegenic Marvel Spider-Man Squire Plus. Yes, that's a mouthful. Just a quick glance, but everybody who knows the channel well, everybody who's a regular viewer, knows that I do love my Gamegenic Squire Plus deck boxes. I use them for sorcery here with the avatar actually present and visible, and I use them for my commander decks. I really want to build a Marvel commander deck for my son, and I thought, let's do this in style. And then I saw that with the Marvel Spider-Man release, Gamegenic released a themed Squire Plus, and I thought that is the perfect deck box to actually put the Marvel Commander deck in. Let's have a look at them next to each other here. Maybe a good thumbnail, all the Gamegenic Squire Plus deck boxes and what they are used for. I really enjoy my Gamegenic deck boxes and I like the themed stuff. I have that with Star Wars as well. This is a double deck box, and the cool thing about Gamegenic is, before we have a close look at the Squire Plus here, that you can actually, for Star Wars, you put the leader in, the commander, as you saw for Magic the Gathering, and the avatar for Sorcery, for example, but that works, of course, representative for all other trading card games. And you put out the commander, the leader, the avatar, put them on the table, and you can just play with them. The removable little cases here actually have ultraviolet protection. And then, in this case, with the Star Wars stuff, you have a really nice themed deck box with two, what is it, starter decks, I guess, in there, pre-constructed decks. And I actually do use the corresponding sleeves as well. And you will see that I plan to do that with Marvel too. I will show you. That just as a quick introduction, folks. Let's put that back in here. Let's see, like this. So you can actually use Gamegenic for different games, and they got a couple of licenses, of course. Sorcery, like you see here, I used the dark one, the black deck box, the black Squire Plus for the Gothic deck. I know they do not have any cooperation with yet, but for example, with Star Wars they do, and with Magic the Gathering they do. These Squire Plus deck boxes actually fit into the Gamegenic dungeon really well. You can fit 8 of them in here. I have the Gamegenic dungeon here. And then you remove the lid, just close up the lid. Let's do it. And you have all your commander decks with you, which is very, very nice. This is not what we're going to do today. Like I said, we're going to have a close look at the Magic the Gathering Spider-Man Squire Plus here. So let's get this out of the way, because I want to show you 2 more things before we have a close look at the Gamegenic Squire Plus Spider-Man edition. You see this beautiful playmat here, also by Gamegenic. You can actually get those as well. Really, really nice. The Sinister Six. I thought that might be a nice playmat themed to the Marvel Spider-Man or Marvel Commander deck, however you want to call it. And Gamegenic actually does have the corresponding sleeves as well. They got a couple of different ones. I went for the Venom ones. You're gonna see those in here too. I like to have my setup in theme, you know. And I know most of you are not very fond of the Marvel Spider-Man set. Maybe they are looking forward to the summer Marvel Hero set, but if you don't, this is more or less for my son. I opened a couple of boxes together with him. He really, really loves Spider-Man. And if he wants to play Spider-Man Magic the Gathering together with me, I'm happy, because he wants to play Magic the Gathering with me. It's as simple as that, folks. So I'm building this deck. And the good thing is, you can theme everything, like I said. But the good thing is these are the exact same size as the other Gamegenic Squire Plus deck boxes. You can just put them in the dungeon, take them along, and you have a nice, cool commander deck with you. How does this work now? Okay. You can take off the lid. I think you can do that for most, if not all, Gamegenic products. And you can actually put the lid on the bottom here, and it locks magnetically. So you can easily access your deck. Then, like we saw in the beginning with the quick glance at the Star Wars double deck boxes, you can remove your commander here. In this case, I took Doc Ock. Will probably change later down the road just for explanation purposes. You can put your commander on the table, and then you can just take out your deck, play with your commander, and if you're done, you put your deck back in, and you put your commander deck, your commander card back in there as well. What's really cool is that these themed deck boxes, you see this here, very, very cool. Spider-Man on one side, Green Goblin on the other side, the commander card on the front. Like I said, the case is protecting your cards against ultraviolet light as well, so you can easily leave this on the table even if you're playing outside or wherever and the sun is shining. Nice embossed Magic the Gathering logo here, as well as the Marvel logo. And if you open the deck box up, magnets are pretty strong. I do not fear that these will open by accident. It's really like I have to actively pull this open, and you hear the click when it's closing. It's very, very strong magnets in here. So even if this falls down or whatever, like there's no chance this is opening up. At least I believe so. If you probably throw it down a mountain, it might open up in the end, but honestly, it's pretty well closed. The magnets are very, very strong. You got the Green Goblin here on the inside and Spider-Man on the outside as well. And ooh, and on the bottom, you got like Gamegenic logo and so on. This, like I said, you don't have to like leave this on the table and it's in the way. You just put it at the bottom and the magnets close up again, and you can easily access your deck. The good thing with this as well is if you want to keep this completely themed, like I said in the beginning, where are the cards? Here. There are a couple in there that are not probably sleeved yet. But like I said in the beginning, they do offer themed sleeves as well. They do that for Star Wars, they do that for Magic the Gathering. And for Magic the Gathering, obviously, they do have other properties as well. If you like the Gamegenic Squire Plus, you should have a look on the website or look at your local retailer, your local game store, and you will see they have a lot of Gamegenic products because it's a really sturdy quality deck box, and everything is high quality. Like stitched playmat, sleeves are very high quality here. I really like those, and I like to have everything in theme. Everything fits together, and this will make for a very cool commander deck for my son. So I'm very happy that I found these, and I'm very happy they offer these. Again, you don't have to like Spider-Man, you don't have to like the set. For me, this is a no-brainer, and the quality of the product is just as I'm used to, which is fucking awesome. Folks, what else can I say about these? I will have a look if they also have this, for example, for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And again, it's another set that a lot of people probably won't pick up. But I will have a look if they have this, for example, for Lorwyn as well. And I'm going to put the Lorwyn commander decks in there, and I will probably just leave them unaltered. Corresponding sleeves, corresponding playmat. Take it with me in the Gamegenic dungeon and just have a fun night playing Magic the Gathering, playing Sorcery, playing Star Wars, whatever with my friends. High quality, heavy duty deck boxes, Gamegenic stuff. Always been a fan, and this thing didn't disappoint because it's looking very cool. Quality is very nice, and compared to, for example, let's get the Gamegenic dungeon again. the generic ones, which are also very, very cool, of course. But yeah, there's a big difference if it's themed, you know? It's, I don't know. It's looking a lot cooler. I like these a lot as well. I use these on a daily basis. And the same thing I'm going to do with this one. Probably going to use this one on a daily basis as well. So if you are looking for a heavy-duty deck box, which fits your commander, which fits your sorcery deck, which fits any given deck you want to put in there, then I think the Gamegenic Squire Plus is the obvious choice, folks. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to try out some others as well. As you see, I still need a few more to at least fill the one dungeon. And yeah, with commander decks and sorcery decks, probably 4 sorcery decks in here, and 4 Magic the Gathering commander decks in here. And then I got everything I want to take with me in one box, throw it in the trunk, and just enjoy playing cards all evening. If you got any questions, let me know, please. I'm always happy to answer any comment. I actually do. I answer any comment on the channel. It's crazy. I sometimes take a long time to answer all of them, but I'm happy to do this. So, because if you're engaging with me, I'm happy to engage with you. If you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon tier. Actually, several Patreon tiers, but a Patreon where there are several tiers you can choose from, as low as a couple of bucks as an entry fee, and the YouTube channel membership is directly available here on YouTube as well, also with a very low entry point, and that supports the channel directly, which is awesome. Check it out here. I'm going to put up the current Patreons. Thanks a lot for your support, folks. The current YouTube channel members, really appreciate it, as well as the links up here, or where you can find the links. Stay healthy, folks. Stay frosty. Leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button. And I hope I talk to you next time. Bye-bye.